Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Focus on the men in your tribe. Now, ladies, I already talked to the men about this, and I talk about this a lot. Your tribe, just to be clear, doesn't necessarily mean your race or ethnic group or anything, though, members of your race and your ethnic group, nationality, of course, can be included. Your tribe is simply the type of men who are naturally attracted to you. They feel you. Like, no matter what you built, like, you don't have to be built like some Instagram model. You don't have to get a BBL. If you a slim woman, if you a petite slim woman, oh, these guys feeling you. They going crazy. Shoot, they salivating over you and stuff. They might even simp for you. Or you, a more bigger woman or something, you wearing like a size 16. Shoot, your tribe of men, provided, you still work out, because some women are just bigger, but your tribe of men, shoot, they feeling you so much, they will get down on that floor and make love to your shadow. That's the thing. You want to focus on them. Because remember I said in the last podcast about being realistic about dealing with any men? One of the biggest mistakes women make is not dealing with the men who are actually feeling them. Because, ladies, many of y'all like that challenge. And y'all, I know it's your nature to try to seduce certain men and stuff, but you got to start being realistic out this joint. Which men are really feeling you? I want you to think about that. I want you to sit back and think about that. Which men are feeling you? Which men are trying to get with you? Which men click with you? Which men are feeling like who you are as far as your body type? Let's just be real. As men, we unapologetic. We ain't like y'all. We have no problem saying we checking y'all out physically. But also a smart man, though, he also feeling your personality. Let's say you on the quirky side. I know I got some quirky girls up in here, awkward women, nerdy girls. And you might have some quirks about you. You know what? You ain't going to be wearing like all that tight clothing like you on IG. You got that funky stuff you got from that consignment store. You artistic and stuff. Your tribe of men is feeling that. They see you. Shoot, you got that psychedelic shirt on, those bell bottoms and stuff, some platform shoes. Shoot, they ain't even showing your body. He up there say, so, hey, how you doing? You want to get some tea? That's your tribe. Seriously. Because I'm going to tell you what, and this is both sides. A lot of times we go for whatever society, whatever the culture promotes as the top dog, the top man, the top woman and stuff. But that might not be the person that fits us. See, your tribe are the men who fit you. And what I would say for every woman, you know what? Keep in mind the guys who really seem like they want to get to know you. That's actually a good thing. Because I'm going to tell you something now. And ladies, I got to put this out. See, men, we ain't like this because, well, let's just be real. The overwhelming majority of men don't have this. But y'all friend zone. I'm going to tell you something. I've told women this for decades. Very often, the man, this ain't that channel, the man that you want who would be good for you, you already met him. Let me say that again. Very often, the men, you met him. You put him in the friend zone. And it could have been for whatever reason. And I know a big part of it is he might not have turned you on sexually. But ladies, let's be real. If he totally turned you off sexually, he wouldn't be there. You wouldn't have him in that friend zone at all. You wouldn't want him around you. So he probably got something. He probably got something going on for him. Very often, that's the man, like, and when I say friend zone, I mean he's a legitimate friend. Like legitimate, like y'all can sit back and talk. Y'all can hang out. Y'all like the same things. Sometimes that's the guy you want to get at, you might want to think about giving a shot to. And I've known some women who've done that and they actually won with it. I've actually known some women who regretted that. I'll share something about myself. I never forget. And this is one of the few times a woman put me in a friend zone. One of the few times. I remember we had a conversation years later, and she said it just like this. She said, Rom, how come we haven't had sex yet? And I was like, you friend zone me. I was like, I just told her. You know, seriously, I have no shame in admitting that. I know what I know because I've been through a lot. I have no shame in admitting that. But I just told her. I say, well, you know, when I showed some interest in you, you weren't feeling it. So I was like, okay. You know? Yeah, I always remember that. It's one of the rare times. Hey, shoot, that happened with another woman who would put me in a friend zone around that time. That was like actually before I got hard into body game, though. But, you know, and then there was some others. They dropped the whole friend zone thing. But then there was another one. Shoot, she contacted me after years and stuff. Thinking, wait, how come we didn't take it any further? But see, here's the thing with it. Very often, that's the man who clicks with you. Like, really clicks with you. Really sees you beyond sex. And I would just say it like this. Don't force anything. But keep that in mind. Or keep in mind some guy who might not have been like your initial choice. As long as, you know what, he might be some guy. He might not be like that guy who, you know, it's got you screaming, got, you know, your JJ's dancing and stuff initially. But I've seen situations where couples got started and they, you know, the woman would say, you know what, I wasn't feeling him at first. You know, several, like going back to college days, couples still together and stuff. You know, because sometimes, and I would tell women this, sometimes get to know that guy. As long as he has some basics, okay? First of all, as long as he has some basics, or I'll even go even deeper than that. As long as he's at least working on the basics. Okay, check. As long as he keeps himself clean, check. As long as he's dedicated to improving himself, becoming the best man, check. At least give him a shot. Go out with him. Because like I said, I've known several women. They found that the ideal guy for them. And he was always right there. He was always right there. But that's because he's in your tribe. Because, look, if a guy ain't feeling you, he ain't going to hang around you. It's just that simple. Let me say that again. He ain't going to hang around you. Most guys, there's only a tiny percentage of men who can effectively like a woman and friend zone her. Only a tiny percentage. So that's part of your tribe. The guy who is feeling your personality, not just your body, but your personality. Of course, your body come in, and like I said, you don't need to have a BBL or be dressed like some IG model. He feeling you as you are. He was like, well, I think you're pretty. You know, he might even tell you. He say, look, you fine. You don't need to do all that. You don't need to be injecting yourself in all of that. And then he feeling that. He feeling you as you are physically. And then he feeling your personality. Like all your quirkiness, everything you into, he has no issues with it. In fact, he want to learn some stuff from you. Those are often the best men. I'm going to tell you why. And they part of your tribe because they have great intentions for you. All right. So I want y'all to think about that and get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.